I'm Maggie from Maggie Moon Tarot, and here are the vibes for the week. This Saturday, October 4th, Mercury goes retrograde, the last one for the year. And during a retrograde, we often are on alert for breakdowns in communications and technical areas, travel, and the like. But really, life does go on. And if we do have to sign contracts or make a purchase, just to be sure and read the fine print. And the blessings of our retrograde in Mercury is to slow down, which is perfect and fits right in for the season. Look at areas in our life where we might need to rethink, readjust, or rework. We can't always be on 24/7. And late Saturday, early Sunday, depending on your time zone, there's a trine between Mars and Sagittarius and Uranus and Aries, an unlikely combo, maybe a double-edged sword. So there might be some high alerts, but also some advantages. So if sparks start to fly, just back away. You might ask, is that my energy or does it belong to someone else? And if it belongs to someone else, just breathe it out. Get up and shake it off. And now the advantages of this trine are new ideas, innovations, situations that call for courage. We've got that covered. Then on Wednesday, October 8th, we'll experience a powerful Aries full moon, the Hunter's moon or blood moon, and a total lunar eclipse. And you can check to see the time in your locality where you can view it. We maybe feel a bit off-center as electromagnetic energy can affect us in our body, mentally. We may be a bit more emotional. Knowing this is occurring, if we're gentle and compassionate with ourselves, accepting our feelings and loving ourselves, we can keep calm and carry on. And also with the full moon and lunar eclipse, it's time for completion, celebration, and lunar eclipses are course correctors too. This marks a new start for us going forward. We see the areas where changes need to be made, and Aries is not afraid to make those changes and move forward. There's a positive shift taking place in our energy field. This new you will be emerging within the next 6 months. I think we're all ready for a little bit of that. And it's up to us how we want this to play out. So just imagine the possibilities. And for the reading this week, I'm using the Cat's Eye Tarot, published by U.S. Games, and written and illustrated by Deborah M. Given, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. And in the minor arcana, Deborah uses brown tabbies for pentacles, the sweet black and whites for cups, the talkative Siamese for swords, and our favorite flashy red tabbies for wands. And cats can be our spiritual guides. They're intuitive, mysterious, curious, and they pick up on body language, and they often are perceived as psychic. So let's see what they have to show us for the week ahead. And for the beginning of the week, the Ace of Swords came up. And swords are about our mental suit, about our thoughts and ideas. And this Siamese in the card has a feather cupped in her paw as the parakeet is looking on. Although the cat's instinct is on the bird, she shows mental focus and clarity to allow her curiosity to experience other things in the world around her. So in the beginning of the week, rather than reacting to people and situations in our normal way, it's often better to be curious, open-minded for new thoughts and ideas so that they can be heard. And the bird in this card may hold a message for us, something that just pops into our head. When our mind is clear, we're more able to receive these messages and downloads from spirit. And aces are about opportunities and potentials, so we don't want to miss one. And the energy for midweek, the Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out. And this contented brown tabby is at home and confident, sitting on the porch rail on the farm. He knows he commands a special place with his human family and is afforded the best. We each choose our own definition of success and accomplishment and what that means to us and how it feels. It's not the same for everyone. So it's important to really get clear on what we truly desire and how we want to feel. It's not about somebody else's ideas or accomplishments. And it's the Nine of Pentacles, nines in numerology are about completion, getting ready to wrap things up before we start again. So midweek, we may take another look at where we are, how we feel, and where we want to be. So as that ace has potential at the beginning of the week, we may want to dig a bit deeper to visualize our desires and how we want to manifest them. And then at the end of the week, the Four of Swords appears. The Siamese that we saw in the beginning of the week in the Ace of Swords is appearing again, but this time resting on her perch, gazing out the window, almost in a hypnotic state, seeming not to notice the sparrow below looking up at her. Another bird in this card too, and birds are our symbols and messengers. And this message is about rest, a pause, a time for reflection. New ideas that came to us earlier in the week with the energy of that ace may need time to percolate. Swords being our mental card about relaxing the mind from overstimulation of the week. There may be activities that can relax our mind, listening or playing music, stepping away from our computers, social media, TV, and rituals where we empty our mind. The simple act of washing the dishes, knitting, walking out in nature are just a few. When we do these things, we feel refreshed. Our mind is emptied of the chatter, and we're open and receptive to hear the messages we need that an overactive mind often misses. And cats instinctually know when to rest, when to relax, and can be our Zen teachers in this discipline. And I was called to pull another card, and I pulled it from the Higher Intuitions Oracle deck by Christy Robinette and Joanne Gibson Bowman. And this card is clarity. And it's about releasing hidden fears and trusting that the universe has our back. And the three bats are flying in the light of the full moon. And bats navigate not only by their sight, but through echolocation and their other senses. They help us bring clarity to situations by a sense of knowing, asking us to listen to the message that can help us find what seemingly might be hidden. Since the cats are our messengers this week, this is a bit of non-traditional feng shui, but fun. The lucky cat is a Japanese symbol called Maneki Niko, which translates as the beckoning cat. The Niko, or lucky cats, often have their right or left paw raised, waving, the right paw to call in wealth, and the left paw beckons customers to a business or good fortune to our home, and also considered a gesture of protection. They're seen holding a gold coin, usually an ancient Japanese rectangle coin, a feng shui abundance activator. The Niko cats are also lovely charms for your purse. And they're called a money cure, so we can place them in the abundance or wealth area of our home. And that, my friends, are the vibes for the week. So if you've enjoyed this video, I ask you to click on the like and subscribe buttons. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so there's a comment section below. And I've included a transcript in the video in the About section, and it has a link to the Cat's Eye Tarot, the Higher Intuitions Oracle, and my website, MaggieMoonTarot.com, if you'd like to contact me or schedule a reading. So until we meet again next week, believe in miracles, laugh often, love much, create your own happiness, be kind, support each other. Namaste.